Hi guys, this is Brittany Taylor with Taylor Tech Solutions, and I'm going to do a quick video showing you guys how to do some of the decluttering on the Windows computer device. I don't really like to be on video much, so I'm going to just screen share my screen majority of the time. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share the screen. First thing we're going to do today is we are going to learn how to clean up our computer. So there's this feature on the computer called Disk Cleanup, and I'm going to navigate to that right now. So I'm going to minimize my zoom, or I'm going to share my screen, I should say. Entire screen, share. All right, high floating media controls. Now, there we go. So you guys should be able to see my screen. That is me. That is my husband. Those are two out of three of my children. So this cleanup, when you are on the Windows computer desktop, there's a feature called Disk Cleanup. To navigate there, you would just go to your search, type in the word disk, and open. When you open this cleanup, there's going to be some options that pop up. I want you guys to let's see, which ones don't I want to, where it says thumbnails, I want to uncheck that because I want to keep my thumbnails. And then what you want to do is just hit OK, and it's going to clean up the files. So right now it says total amount of disk space you gain. I will only gain 1.49 megabytes, which isn't a lot. So I'm not going to touch mine. But if yours is anywhere in the gigabytes field, you definitely would like to do a disk cleanup because it will help your computer run smoothly. Okay. Going to hit cancel on that because I don't want to do a disk cleanup. All right, so I wanted to show you guys some options of how to store a file. So this right here on the computer, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on the computer. This down here is called the taskbar. This is called the desktop screen. So this is the desktop screen. So a lot of people I notice when I'm at their houses and I'm fixing their computers, they have a lot of icons. These items right here would be considered icons. They have a lot of icons on their screens. So some of the ways to minimize that is by using this feature down here. It is yellow and blue. It is called the File Explorer. If you tap there, it houses different files. So you can go to your downloads and you can put your downloads in folders. You can make it so that you can see what it is that you've downloaded. This is a great way to keep your files. And then if you wanted to, you can come up here to the word new and you can create a new folder. And if you create a new folder, I'm going to call this decluttering. What you can do with that new folder is you can drag items from anywhere, whether it's pictures, documents, downloads. You can drag files and you can just toss them inside of that folder by dragging and dropping. And so now we're making a folder which is cleaning up our computer, which is cleaning up the items on here so that you just don't have a lot of things everywhere where it's hard for you to find things. So if I click on that decluttering folder, I put two items in there and that's where they are. Okay. So how did I drag and drop? I like to use a mouse. I'm old school. So I held down on the left side of the mouse, and I held my finger down and I just drag. I just drag it to the location that I want it to go. So finger down on the mouse and then drag the mouse up or down or where you want it to go. All right. So moving on, let's come out of here real quick. So people always want to know, and like I said, this is a quick video on some of the things you're going to learn in decluttering, not everything, but this is just some insight of where you can find things. So we saw the disk cleanup. You come to the taskbar, you type in the word disk, and it pops up, and you just hit the word open. All right, and from here, you can just press OK to clean up your files. That's the first thing we learned. Second thing was to organize your desktop. You could come down here to File Explorer, You can tap that, and this is where majority of everything is on your computer that you've downloaded. Documents, pictures. If you download any music, it'll be there. Any videos, it'll be there. All right. And also items that's on the desktop are right here also. All right. So I want to move on to how do you transfer pics from your phone to a computer? All right. So first thing you want to do is you want to take your phone charger. So the charger that goes with your phone. Right now, I'm going to use mm, transfer pics from phone to computer. Let's do it the easy way. Mm, yeah, let's do it the easy way first. The first easy way we're going to do is I'm going to email myself a picture, and then I'm going to go to the internet, all right, and I am going to pull up my email. Oh, I don't have an email there. I'm going to pull up an email, and then there's going to be a picture in that email. I'm just going to grab one from offline real quick because I'm signed into a different account. So I'm just going to pull this Google picture, and I'm going to download it to my computer. There's a feature that says save image as. I'm going to just tap that. Perfect. And I'm going to download it. It's going to end up going to, I want it to go to my downloads. Okay. So I'm going to do that and hit save. And at the top of my screen, it's telling me that an image downloaded to my computer. So I'm going to minimize that. Come back over here to File Explorer. Go to my downloads, and there's that image right there that I just downloaded, that Google image. All right. How did I get save image? Instead of left clicking on my mouse, I right clicked on my mouse. Right click is going to give you more options. Whenever you right click on something, it's going to give you more options. All right. Left click is going to either open it or help you be able to drag and drop. But right clicking is going to bring you more options where you would left click on what you want on that option. Tab. Go ahead, trash that. All right. How do you transfer pics from your phone? I'm actually going to teach you guys that in class. At the moment, my phones are charging, so I don't have a phone to plug into the computer to show you. But I will show you guys in class how to do that. And the last thing I want to get to, because I didn't want to make this video too long, is how to get your computer ready to recycle or throw away. In order to do that, I'm going to move that box out the window. In order to do that, you want to come down here to this Windows feature. This is the start feature. You're going to tap that. Perfect. You're going to come over here to the settings feature. Once you're in the settings feature, there is somewhere in here. Let's go to, I believe it might be under, I don't know if it's accounts. Yeah, I think it is. No, maybe under system. Hmm, sometimes. Yep, here we go. It's going to be under settings. So let's do that over. We're going to go to the start feature, which is the Windows icon. We're going to hit the settings feature that looks like a gear. And then we're going to hit system. Once we hit system, there's a feature called recovery. Reset, advanced startup, go back. So you will hit recovery. And you can reset this PC. And by resetting it, that means that you can get it ready so that you're able to recycle it. hmm Resetting your PC for a fresh start, backing up and restoring, creating recovery drive, reverting to previous Windows version. There are different options that you can do when you're in the system under settings. All right. That is all that I have for you guys in video form. You can always reach out to me and I can be able to maybe demonstrate more. But as I teach the class, you'll get more hands-on information and also where to find items that you may be looking for. And so let me go ahead and get back to this video. All right. And I thank you guys so much for listening to me, and I hope you have a good day.